presentation of the NBA.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just
Thank you.
he is an intimidating factor for sure. David, thanks. Now we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Conley outside. Gobert can't hit. And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. Hardaway passes to Finney Smith. Hardaway, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
Well, I think Hardaway Jr. has the kind of athleticism that allows him to be a contributor on the backboards.
Mitchell in the corner. From past the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
Oh, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Conley against Doncic. Outside Conley. Hardaway with the steal. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Conley for 3. Mitchell. It's rebounded by Doncic.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan. An easy option in the catch-and-shoot game. He normally has the ball, but proving he can play without it.
And here is Conley. Free throw line jump shot. A putback, and it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovich. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Now, here's Doncic, and they're able to recover. Now the pass to Porzingis. Stolen by Michael Conley. They double-team Conley. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first. Pulls up from the corner. Hardaway, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Hardaway against Conley. Takes the 13-footer to the middle. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Doncic against Conley. Hardaway dishes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Doncic against Conley. Mitchell looking it over. Hardaway with the steal. Finney Smith passes to Powell. Here's Hardaway, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. A three from Bogdanovich. The shot that time, not on target. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Porzingis kicks to Doncic. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Conley against Powell. 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bogdanovich. The Jazz again can't hit it.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Powell, that's good.
That's about great concentration. Dwight Powell, under duress of the defense, finishes nonetheless.
Got it off in time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Mavericks. This has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the floor for Dallas, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway, and it's Powell in at the 5 spot.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Hardaway Jr. That's his first personal foul.
Jazz trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Over to the wing. Here's O'Neal. Powell pulls it in. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Here's Mitchell after Luka Doncic's bucket. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down to just 4 points with the bucket from Gobert.
Well, this is why Rudy Gobert shoots such an outstanding percentage. He consistently knows what shots to take.
And Doncic, here we go. Finney Smith passes to Porzingis. Over Bogdanovich. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. Now, here is O'Neal. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Over Doncic at the 10th. And it's Bogdanovich on the foul.
Well, hard blue-collar work ethic on display. This guy just beating everyone to the ball.
Conley against Doncic. Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And another basket for Dallas.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. One thing that stands out about Royce O'Neal is his versatility as a switchable defender.
No, this guy is elite on the defensive end. 6'4", 225 with a 6'10" wingspan. And the thing you love is he can affect shots even when he's guarding guys that have more size than him. This guy is tremendous defensively.
Doncic finds Powell. It's good. Powell's got 6 points.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Pass to O'Neal. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Out of hand on it.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
1:46 left in the first half. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. Inside. Here's Bogdanovic. Converts on the jumper for the easy two. 6 points for Bojan Bogdanovic.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
And Doncic gets it to go.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Mitchell against Hardaway. Tries from 10. It's rebounded by Dallas. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Well, Porzingis does a nice job looking for the window to make his teammate better. Pretty pass.
51 seconds left to play in the first half. To the inside. Gobert. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Powell. And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now, here's Doncic. Kicks to Hardaway. Passes it to Finney-Smith. Now, Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Clarkson. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. 9-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks.
Clarkson outside. Got it. Good job in the low post. Clarkson's got his first points in this one.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Here's Brunson. No good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime. Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And last game, he could never really get... And that...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah, Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in the point guard. Oni passes to Gay. The turnaround. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. Greg, you're a former player, and now the father of a young NBA star. What's it like to see the next generation of NBA talent move into the league?
Oh, it's an incredible feeling because we all feel like we're a part of this NBA family. And to see the stars we have today, the character they have, the way they approach the game, man, this is the best time ever to be an NBA fan.
Brunson kicks to Brown. The dish now to Bullock. The pass to Brunson. Driving to the basket. And Whiteside sends it back. Ingles against Brown. Ingles dishes to Whiteside. Here's Ingles. Defense right on him. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. And Brown throws it down hard.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And the power forward, Maxi Kleber, out of Würzburg, Germany. The same hometown, Doris, you know this, is NBA legend Dirk Nowitzki.
That's exactly right. And Kleber, a very good defensive player.
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
Personal foul. First team foul.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Shot clock at 2. Lets it go with a 3. That shot off. And it's Utah the other way. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And stolen by Whiteside. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
Ingles passes to Whiteside. And Reggie Bullock gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team.
1:53 left to play here in the third. Here's Clarkson. It doesn't go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now Brunson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Here's Oni. Brunson covering. Oni passes to Gay. Here's Oni. He dishes it to Whiteside. Pass to Clarkson. Pocket 6. Here's Oni. They get the rebound. Whiteside finds Clarkson. Back to Whiteside. Left side Clarkson. Here's Gay. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gay's got his second basket of the game.
And Gay doesn't fear pressure. Always calm and cool in those situations, especially when the clock's running low.
And here's Bullock from the arc. Dallas moving the ball around. Kleber kicks to Bullock. He dishes it to Brown. And oh boy, a lot of contact. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Gay, back to Whiteside. Here's Oni. He's got 5. No good from outside. Now the Mavericks moving it up. And here's Bullock from the arc. Brown. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. We know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5. Porzingis inside. Gobert on him. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Mitchell with it. Back to Conley. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Doncic looking it over. Right side, Porzingis. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Doncic against Bogdanovic. And it's Doncic missing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
That's his second personal foul.
Jazz trail by 3.
Team foul.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside. He kicks it to Gobert. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Boy, you love to see Rudy Gobert expand that face-up game. Nice touch there in the mid-range.
Conley against Doncic. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Porzingis is double. Here's Finney Smith. And here's Doncic from the arc. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Porzingis with the block.
A swat by Porzingis. That wingspan letting you know he's in the house.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kicks it to Powell. Wide open. The putback. And Doncic is right there. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And Luka Doncic loves the big moment, and he delivers.
Mitchell left side. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Makes it off the glass.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Mavericks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Doncic against Conley. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, you love the aggressiveness and the swagger that Porzingis has to take that shot. Such a clutch play from the Latvian.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Well, you've also got to love how hard they've attacked the basket. All that penetration, getting them lots of easy buckets. They might be young, but Mitchell is clutch. That's beautifully done.
Conley against Doncic. Money!
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
For 3, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Dallas.
He's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And not as productive a trip as you would like, but they're still in a pretty comfortable position.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Here's Gobert.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Doncic. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He's feeling it. The Mavericks rebound.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
And so it's Dallas winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
he sure is. Good stuff there, Allie. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. And for Denver, on the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. And two conference rivals facing off here. Grant, what were some of your fiercest rivalries at the NBA level?
You know, when I was in Detroit, it had to be the Hawks, and I think probably the Bulls. I think the Bulls were everybody's rival in the Eastern Conference back then. And then, of course, in Phoenix, we had some real battles with the Lakers.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. Over Bogdanovic. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Conley passes to Mitchell. And stolen by Murray. Fast break. Here come the Nuggets. And Gordon with the big finish.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. He's guarded by Porter. They grab their own miss. Great positioning on the putback.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Here's Murray. Pass to Porter. To the inside. Here's Gordon. Back to Porter. Gordon finds Porter to the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Murray passes to Barton. On the wing, Porter to the middle. Pass to Jokic. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
First personal foul. First team.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 to get things going.
You know, Rudy Gobert, the 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, is not satisfied. I think the 7-footer has one more that he might add before his career is done.
Now here's Mitchell. No good with the triple.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
And stolen by Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets trail. And the list of big men with multiple awards for Defensive Player of the Year. Hakeem, Mutombo, Ben Wallace, Dwight Howard, don't forget about Rodman, and Rudy Gobert.
That's historic company, B.A. I think Gobert is, honestly, underappreciated. One of the all-time greats when it comes to locking up.
Now here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots over Barton. A good look from Bogdanovic. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Can't lose track of Bogdanovic defensively, as he doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Pass to Jokic. For 3. The shot misses, and Utah will come the other way. Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is what Donovan Mitchell wants to do. Drive the ball, get a bucket, a foul, or both.
Jokic passes to Porter. And 1:01 left in the opening quarter. Rebound, Utah. Now Conley. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Mitchell against Porter. Takes the 3. Shot clock at 5. Gobert. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Here's Barton. Right side Porter. From the right block. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Personal foul.
That's good from Porter.
At the line for Denver, Michael
Porter hits them both. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Conley against Murray. Outside Mitchell. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. Mitchell's got 7 points.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt is Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, how do I put this? Nikola Jokic, not the most chiseled physique. He said when he first made the NBA, there were no muscles. None. Now I have a couple, he said. To be honest, I like being a little bit heavier because guys are pushing me. I need that weight. It's funny they say, quote, he's not even in shape. I'm playing in 80 games, and they still say it. Brian?
The Joker indeed, Allie. Thanks for that. It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Here's O'Neal. The putback. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track. Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Now here's Conley. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Pass to O'Neal. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Bogdanovic against Gordon. Porter with it. On the take, and he banks in the layup. Porter's got 6.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Utah leading. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
I like that Donovan Mitchell's not afraid to attack the rim. He finished strong. And the number 45 that Donovan Mitchell wears, it's a tribute to Michael Jordan. MJ wore it for most of his high school days while he played baseball and for a short while in the NBA.
That one falls. Murray's got his first bucket in this one.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Mitchell, and his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8, looking comfortable out there. And you talk about that 45 that Jordan wore playing baseball. Well, Mitchell also very connected to that sport. His father, who played professionally and works in the majors currently.
Yeah, and baseball, BA, was Donovan's sport growing up. But a broken wrist his sophomore year in high school after a collision at the plate steered his path toward hoops.
Now here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. Gobert passes to Mitchell. O'Neal on the wing. Back to Mitchell. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. And now it's an 8-point Utah lead.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks.
Murray from outside. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Took him a while to get going, but here in the second quarter, he's found his rhythm.
Left side Mitchell. No luck on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way. Inside. And the basket by Jokic. And now just a three-point Jazz lead.
Inside the paint, Jokic has that physicality that can make the defense a non-issue. He can just muscle his way for a shot.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 13. Martin with a steal. Out on his own on the break. Here's Jokic. And the dunk by Jokic.
And we know he can pass the ball, but wow, what a great finisher as well. Jokic delivering when his team needs him.
Conley against Murray. Outside Conley. Takes it inside. Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Pass to O'Neal. Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Here's Rivers.
Jazz foul. Rudy Gay. That's his first personal foul. Second team.
That free throw no good.
Austin Rivers, the son of a famed player and basketball coach Doc, making an impact in this league with his overall play.
Ingles from outside. Oh, got it off in time, but it's all tied in Denver. And don't go away after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello. It was a shaky first quarter for Denver. The deficit for them at 1 point grew to... And...
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
They've got Monte Morris. Also Austin Rivers out there. And it's Dozier in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half from Michael Malone. Here's Oni. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, BA, you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful. So it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
Here's Morris, following the bucket by the Jazz. Here's Rivers. Over Clarkson. Rivers' shot is off.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Down low. Whiteside with it. Pass to Oni. Over Morris. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Morris. Najee. Here's Green. Here's Najee from 9 feet. The shot that time not on target. Here's Oni. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. And it's Whiteside with a big finish.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
Here's Rivers. Pass to Dozier. To the paint. Here's Najee. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
For Utah, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside, Ingles. Now here's Whiteside. He's guarded closely. Pass to Oni. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Ingles, no good.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Morris has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable. Pass to Oni. 1:43 left in the third quarter. To the inside. And it slams in by Whiteside.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Morris. Inside. Misses off the left iron.
And that's as good a look as he's going to get. He's just got to shake that one off and keep it moving.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Bowles checked in.
Team foul. Checking in the game for your Nuggets.
1:14 left in the third. Here's Oni. Baseline try. Bowles grabs the board. The Nuggets trail. Green with the ball. Ingles covering. And there is a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles.
That's his first personal
That's
foul.
his first foul of the game.
Team
And
foul.
the Nuggets going with a whole new group out there.
For the Jazz.
Here's Murray. That shot, no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Mitchell against Barton. Mitchell, good.
Donovan Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 15.
The sweet stroke of Donovan Mitchell. The defense can't allow him to get cooking from the mid-range.
Jazz foul. Mike Conley. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Line for Denver. Jamal Murray.
And Murray drops them both.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
26 seconds left in the third. Back to Conley. 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
Staying with it, and Gobert with the high-flying tip dunk.
And here's Murray. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. The third quarter comes to a close. Jazz out in front, up 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovich out there with Royce O'Neal, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He likes what he's seeing, but he cautioned his players, we are not far enough ahead to assume anything. Momentum can shift in a heartbeat. We have to be diligent, and we have to be smart.
And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Pass to Jokic. Here's Porter. Back to Jokic. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Murray against Conley. Outside Mitchell. 14 feet away. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Great position down low. He had more time to get that shot off. Oh, my goodness.
What a play. After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Definitely. But this is the time when you want the momentum. Late is when you want to impose your will.
Pass to Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way to take the lead. Here's Jokic. Now here's Barton. Back to Jokic. Uses the glass on the layup. Jokic has got 6 in the quarter.
I love how Jokic is just relentless on the glass. His effort level has been special.
Left side Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Puts it up. The Jazz again can't hit.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Now here's Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Outside Conley. Over Murray. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Nuggets on offense. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And Gordon with the big finish.
And they're putting together another quality possession and taking control of this game.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Outside Mitchell from outside the arc. Good. And he's at 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
This just goes with the narrative. Mitchell is a baller, wants to be considered among the best in the game.
Murray passes to Jokic. Over Gobert. No good. A bit long that time. For Utah, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Outside for Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Gordon with a steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovich.
That's his second.
That'll be a second foul of the game. Conley against Murray. Pass to Jokic. Driving in. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists now in this one. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing they've been able to do since the very beginning of this game is score points off turnovers, and lots of them.
The putback controls the rebound and the putback. And now it's an 8-point Denver lead.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Counted. And he'll shoot one more at the line. That one misses for Gobert.
Rudy Gobert has real enthusiasm for the game. You don't earn multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards if you're not passionate about it.
Barton, pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Pass to Porter. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by the Jazz.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
The 3 from Mitchell. Jokic grabs the board.
Utah foul. Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his 3rd personal foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Drafted 41st overall in the 2014 NBA draft, Jokic has turned a lot of heads. The versatility he has is unreal.
And stolen by Murray. So it's Denver picking up the win. All right, Alec, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. perimeter, Martin and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway Jr. and Finney-Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. And Grant, these teams boast quality depth. As a starter, what's it like having a great bench behind you?
Well, you know, it takes a lot of the pressure off your starters. And it can also apply good pressure on your rotation guys. So competition is a good thing. And competition for minutes makes a team better.
And Doncic launches from deep. Offensive board. Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Gets talked about a lot, but when Porzingis is active as that big of a body, it really helps out when he's doing the dirty work.
Murray passes to Gordon. Jokic with it. Murray finds Jokic. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
Assisted by
Jokic has gotten his second bucket.
And Jokic's decision-making is absolutely elite. Taking that catch and shoot that time.
And here's Doncic outside. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Fires the three. Finney Smith pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Almost perfect in the game to start. 3 of 4.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Martin outside. Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. From deep three-point range. Here's Porter. Back to Jokic. Second chance effort. Porzingis grabs the board.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Jokic against Hardaway to stop the run. And Jokic with a nice bucket inside. Jokic has got 6. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Doncic. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Jokic.
And he says he needs to improve his game in a lot of areas. But you ask me, Luka Doncic is one of the most complete players you'll find.
It's good on the putback. Give him 8 points now.
And Jokic, I think he thought he was with his brothers, wrestling around in there and bullied his way to grab that rebound.
Doncic passes to Powell. 2 points. That one goes. And you talk about the overall game of Doncic. He's a tremendous passer, a tremendous rebounder, and we know he can score.
And that's what defines the great players. Even if his shot's off on a given night, he has other ways to impact the game.
And it's Jokic off the drive. Comes up empty down low.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Sinks it from distance.
Because opponents have to respect his passing so much. A lot of times, the three-pointer is there for Doncic if he wants it.
Murray passes to Jokic. Outside Porter. Back to Jokic. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Doncic. They get it again. Another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his... And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
First team foul.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Outside Porter. Shoots over Powell. Jokic. Great positioning on the putback.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Murray against Doncic. Powell outside. Hardaway on the wing. Back to Powell. And Powell with the stuff.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Murray against Doncic. Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Up and over Doncic. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to... And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Mavericks.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the defense to collapse. That could free up shooters going forward.
And you also have to give them some credit for the ball movement today. Their assist numbers a little bit above average. That's impressive.
Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Goes back up. And no problem from Hardaway as he finishes at the rim.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
So it's Denver now, trailing by 13. And the tremendous confidence of Luka Doncic. Part of what makes him special, I think. What comes first, you think, Grant? The talent or the swagger?
Wow, tough question, B.A. I think it's the talent. When you have great talent, then you have swagger. And you have to remember, I mean, he played professional in Europe at the age of 16.
Head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And then Porter with the dunk.
Long strides for Porter that time, just barreling his way inside.
Doncic outside. With the drive. And Doncic with the jam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Jokic. The 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
3.
Murray's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Doncic outside. Porzingis passes to Doncic. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Doncic has got 8 here in this quarter.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
And shooters must beware. Porzingis is down there lurking.
Here's Hardaway. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Mavericks lead by 13. Well, Brent, a lot of times left-handers are trickier to defend. But some say lefties tend to be less ambidextrous than right-handers.
I don't know how those guys play backwards, BA, to be honest with you. But really, it's about throughout the course of the year, there's so few lefties that you're not used to playing them. So you have to make these adjustments to guys, and it's hard to catch up. It might take a quarter or two before you realize this guy's a lefty.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Pass to Barton. We've got 1:48 left in the first half.
Well, that's an awesome dunk from Will Barton on that possession. You got to be aware of his athleticism sneaking up on you.
Doncic outside. Here's Porzingis. Defended by Gordon. And that one's good. Porzingis.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Murray passes to Jokic. And here's Porter. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And never lacking for confidence, as Porter is not going to let a little bit of contact hold him up.
Right side Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Tipped away. And stolen by Murray. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Porter gets the bucket.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another three.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Outside Murray. Down low. Here's Gordon. Great D that time from Porzingis.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Doncic passes to Powell. Back to Doncic. For three, Hardaway. And they get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
We've seen why Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. He's taken over completely at the offensive end.
So as we conclude the first half, Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He ended up with 19 points, 5 assists. And that...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
On the court for the Nuggets, Monte Morris is out there with Austin Rivers. Then there's Jeff Green, and it's Bol in at the 5. And they get it back. Another block! Here's Rivers. And that one's good. And Green with the assist.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Outside Brunson. He takes it in, and he slams it in one-handed.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Rivers' shot is off. Dallas has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Kleba passes to Brown. No one near him. No good off the back of the rim.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Pass to Green. Nice move. And it's good on the lay-in.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Brunson with it. Back to Kleba. And here's Brunson, guarded by Morris. Now Brown. 5 to shoot. And here's Brunson from the arc. Rebounded by Green.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Well, at a high-level floor general is what you get in Monte Morris, who's out there creating and not turning it over.
Brunson against Morris. Brunson passes to Kleba. Back to Brunson. Now here's Kleba. And finished off by Kleba.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. You know, you talk to the coaching staff here. They rave about Morris's high basketball IQ.
Well, anytime that coaches can put a guy in to slow down or speed up the offense and know that he's not going to just hand the ball to the other team, that's a luxury.
Morris down low, defended by Brown. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. From deep. The shot comes out. Now Dallas takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. And here's Brunson from the arc. Outside, Brown. Here's Bullock. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's the 3. Brunson misses. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Morris finds Green. Back to Morris. Green, the pass to Morris. And another miss by Denver. For Dallas, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Bullock. Outside Brunson. And finished off by Kleba.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Green. Here's Rivers. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the deep ball accuracy is much more consistent now from Austin Rivers, learning how to be an effective shooter at this level.
Kleba passes to Brown. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Pass to Bullock. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Brunson against Morris. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Pass to Finney-Smith. Hardaway with it. He's guarded by Barton. Back to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. And here's Porzingis. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside Murray. The 3. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks up 4. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Finney-Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Dallas is shooting at around 60% in this one. Very efficient to the paint. And stolen by Jokic. Back come the Nuggets on the run. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
And Dallas with possession. A 12-point game. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic from deep 3-point range. Barton pulls it in. Denver is shooting a solid 47%. Murray with it. Now Doncic defending. They kick it out to Murray. Back to Gordon. Barton against Hardaway. And Porzingis with the block. Doncic outside. Good on the shot. Doncic has got 21 points in the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
The team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
Murray against Doncic. They kick it out to Porzingis. Doncic against Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist from Doncic.
With elite passing skills and court vision, Doncic is an advanced distributor for his age.
Pass to Gordon. And here's Porter outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Doncic against Murray. Here's Porzingis. The shake. Up and over Gordon. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Porzingis showing a little strength down low that time. You can't get upset at the D for being physical with him on that play.
Both free throws good from Porzingis.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Barton finds Porter. To the middle. Gordon, the pass to Jokic. Good on the bucket.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Now here's Jokic. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Doncic outside. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. We've got 1:08 left to play in the fourth. Hardaway, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Gordon, and Gordon with the big finish.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
And here's Doncic. 46 seconds left in the fourth. From the arc. That one is off. And it's Denver the other way.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
Jokic up top. Over Doncic. Jokic, no good. 16 seconds left in the fourth. Now Doncic. So it's Dallas winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves.
That was a great story, Dave. Thank you. The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the three spot. And for the Mavericks, Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway, and it's Powell in at the 5. Now here's Conley. Mitchell in the corner. Great D that time from Powell.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Doncic with the bucket.
Nice recognition there by Porzingis. He's getting better and better as a passer.
Conley with it. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Well, 1 year at Virginia Tech and 3 more at Florida for Dorian Finney-Smith before going undrafted in 2016.
Well, Greg, you think about it, he also had a year in college, an extra year because he transferred. So that may have scared some teams off, his age and how long he spent in college. But I tell you what, if you're a pro and you've got pro ability and pro attitude, it's going to come out. And he's made an impact in the NBA from day one.
Porzingis on the foul. Porzingis has got his second basket.
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, beating everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
Mitchell in the corner. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Lobbed up there for Powell. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Got to give it up for Powell now. I mean, he excels in rising off the ground to punch home these alley-oops.
Passes it to Gobert. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Conley dishes to Gobert. Trying to get open is Bogdanovic. Gobert can't hit.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Doncic. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Porzingis. Doncic has got 7 points.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Mitchell. Right side, Bogdanovic. Back to Mitchell. Can they get it? Here's Gobert on the pass to O'Neal. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Hits the three-point bomb.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous. His ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
Doncic feeling it out. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Porzingis. And the basket is good. 6 points for him.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Down low. Here's Bogdanovic. The shot misses. Nice D from Porzingis. Hardaway passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here's Conley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Mitchell passes to Conley. But Trey. A shot missing. And it's Dallas the other way. A pass to Porzingis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Conley gets the bucket.
He's trying to get it going offensively, but right now just 1 of 4 to start.
And so Powell will bring it up for Dallas. Doncic outside. There's the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. He feeds it to Bogdanovic, and it's blocked. And there's the try. Hardaway with a wide open look. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit difference. just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Mavericks team out there.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center. So that's who Dallas starts the second with. Now here's Porzingis. Can't hit from 12. Here's Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Nice D from Doncic. Mavericks leading by 14.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has it.
No good on that one. Doncic has gone 1 of 4 from distance. Here's Conley. Back to O'Neal. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic outside. Bogdanovich against Powell. Porzingis can't hit. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Now Bogdanovich. After Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Back to Bogdanovich. Clock is at 3. Over Porzingis. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Inside. Here's Powell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
And Powell, with that long body of his, does a nice job going at the defense and forcing them to foul.
And Dwight Powell continuing his comeback. The ruptured Achilles back in 2020. And that injury now not the career ender it once was.
Well said, Greg. Guys come back from that because of the advances in technology and training. And a credit to Powell that he's back and looking as tough and as impactful as ever. He's a guy that kind of holds the mortar together on team. Does a lot of the stuff that needs to be done.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Passes it to Ingles. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Oni. The dish to Ingles. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this week. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. To the middle. Ball's knocked loose. No good from the low block.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks.
Substitution for your Mavericks.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's tightly guarded. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Brunson.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
He dishes it to Brown. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Now, here's Clarkson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Boom, he jams it straight down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's the pass to Brown. On the wing, Brown. Here's Brunson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 16.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one right out of the gates. It was Dallas setting the tone. Seemingly flawless as the... And that's...
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We've seen Dwight Powell really having a great game.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Jazz. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. And Brown throws it down hard.
You know, didn't need two hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time.
Yeah, I like the variety, though. Nice to switch it up.
Ingles against Brown. Here's Oni. Clarkson outside. Wants to get it back to Whiteside and does. It's hauled in by Brown. And so Brown will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Brunson. Back to Kleba. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. Brown. Bullock kicks to Brown. Brunson with a clean look. Connects from three-point range. Brunson's got 5. Some super teams come together, Clark, on paper, and they look like sure things for the finals. But just how important are the other things, the intangibles?
Yeah, I think the intangibles, Kevin, are the most important things. When you talk about chemistry, trust, connectedness, those things just don't happen because you have great talent in 3 or 4 players. You have to have a team that's committed to one another and that trusts one another, and it takes time to build that into a championship caliber unit. So those intangibles are really important if you're going to win a championship.
Oni passes to Clarkson. Now here's Whiteside. He's covered by Brown. Here's Oni. Gay dishes to Whiteside. Clarkson on the wing. He's guarded by Bullock. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Now the Mavericks with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Now Bullock. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Kleba. Now Brunson. Launches it. And that's collected by Gay. Utah shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Passes to Oni. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit. I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Brown the pass to Brown. Kleba with it, uncovered, and it's Dallas with another.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals,
Heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Ingles passes to Oni. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Ingles against Brown. Pass to Brunson. And it's Bullock in the corner. Shoots over Clarkson. Again, the Mavericks score.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Good on the bucket. Gay's got his first points of the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Clarkson. Gets a very good look and converts.
Mesmerizing and stupefying the defense. Clarkson carves out space from mid-range.
And here's Brunson. 8 points for him. Puts it up from 15. It's off.
Tell you what, say what you will about Gage's defense, but he's working at it. Tireless effort.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Mavericks ahead. They finish off the third quarter on a 15-6 run. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Doncic from deep three-point land. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you three. The revenge triple.
No coverage that time.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Doncic way outside. Another 3 for Dallas.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Yeah, I have no problem with that. As a matter of fact, I hate to see teams get conservative with the lead. As long as they're good shots, take them. And as long as they're falling, continue to take them.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there. And I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Doncic against Conley. Doncic outside. Here's Powell.
And having Gobert gives them such a daunting presence on D. He can affect every shot in his area.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell. From deep. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovic. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Top of the key, Porzingis. The 10-footer. Bank shot, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Mitchell finds Conley. Shoots over Doncic. A baseline J. Another miss by Utah. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The pass to Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Dallas no good that time either. Utah's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Dallas has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left to play here in the fourth. Sinks the triple. Finney Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Conley for 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Conley's got 9 points now in the quarter.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Porzingis. Dallas moving the ball around to the inside. Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Mavericks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Here's Powell. Not enough on that one as it misses. Doncic against Conley. Drops one in from the wing. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And they double up Doncic. Passes it to Finney Smith. Another 3 for Dallas.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Mitchell wide open. No good with the triple. Now, here's Doncic. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
presentation of the NBA.
A beautiful look at the lights of so. And we've got.
All right, BA.
He's doing that. Thanks, Allie. And so let's take a look at the starters for the Denver Nuggets. Murray and Barton, the guards. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Jazz, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Pass to Gobert. And 2 elite teams here. You hear players say that it's just another game. But, Grant, I'm not sure that's true.
Well, we all know you want to bring the same focus and intensity to every game. But the reality is players get up for the big games, BA. First bucket of the evening. Now, both teams are really looking to exploit matchups here.
What's going to be fascinating to watch is which matchups are they willing to go exploit.
Pass to O'Neal. Clock at 6. Over Porter. Here's Bogdanovic. Second chance shot. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Here's Murray. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Pass to Barton. Back to Murray. Launches it. 6 to shoot. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. All sorts of time. No good there. And Denver the other way now. Oh, ripped away. Double team on Mitchell. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You two.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Barton outside. Pass to Gordon. Outside Murray. Going inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
You see the speed there. Love watching Murray go right towards the rim and convert.
Conley against Murray. Here's Mitchell. Beyond the arc. Jokic grabs the board. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 so far.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
That one goes in.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase: free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
So it's Utah now. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Here's Bogdanovic. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Conley against Murray. An open look for Porter. Oh, he clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Barton. Outside Bogdanovic. Rejected by Jokic.
Assertive defense from Jokic, using all of his reach to get on top of the shot and deny it.
Gordon can't hit. Utah trailing here. Here's Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Mitchell finds Bogdanovich. And stolen by Murray. Deflects the pass. Pass to Jokic. Fires the three. Mitchell grabs the miss. Utah shooting just 25% from the field in the first quarter. Conley goes in. Here's O'Neal. And here's Gobert from the arc. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And that one drops.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Gobert on the high post. Outside Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
Murray against Conley. Outside Murray. This one for 3. Knocks down the long J. Murray's got 7 points.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
And so it's Denver with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court right now for the Nuggets. Porter Jr., the small forward, with Gordon holding down the 4. Murray and Barton, the guards. And it's Jokic in at the center position.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Now Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Drains the triple.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Barton against Mitchell. From deep, Jokic. That shot off. The Jazz go the other way with it. Here's Conley. Now here's Gobert. Back to Conley. And here's Bogdanovich. Pass to Conley. O'Neal on the wing. Shot clock at 6. From deep, the Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Here's Conley. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out. Here we go, one-on-one. Murray for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Fires for 3. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Shut out from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Murray passes to Jokic. Now here's Porter. Jokic finds Porter. Back to Jokic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Now here's Conley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now. Throws it up high. And Gordon with the big finish.
Just put the pass in his vicinity, and Aaron Gordon will take care of the rest.
Murray against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. The jump hook. Back to O'Neal. Bogdanovich up top. To the inside. Second shot opportunity. And Gobert finishes inside. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. So Utah ends up going with a new group for the Nuggets.
Team foul. In for the Nuggets.
Here's Rivers. He's covered by Clarkson. Pass to Dozier. There's the three. Doesn't go that time. And Utah will come the other way. 52 seconds left to play in the first half. And it's Gay with the miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Green in the post. He's covered by Clarkson. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Now here's Ingles. Whiteside finds Clarkson. And it's all from three-point range. On the wing, Rivers. He's covered by Clarkson. The kick out to Morris. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Here's Clarkson.
For the Nuggets. Ball.
Just 3 on the clock. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. Denver had no problems getting going. An exceptional game plan helped. Thanks for joining.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. One guy who's been getting it done is Jamal Murray.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Rudy Gay out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Oni in at the point. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Here's Bull. Back to Rivers. 4 on the clock. Off target on the 15-footer. Here's Oni. Pass to Ingles. Gay outside. Shoots from the elbow. Whiteside drawing the double team. And there's a whistle. That goes on Joe Ingles. That's his first foul of the game. Denver in the lead. Here's Bull. On the wing, Rivers. Pass to Dozier. Jacks up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Here's Oni, guarded by Morris. Outside, Ingles. Here's Gay. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. On the wing, Rivers. He's covered by Clarkson. Throw it down on the lob.
Assist goes to
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to Oni. Clarkson outside.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And here's Morris. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Here's Rivers. From outside, off the mark. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Here's Oni, guarded by Morris. Clarkson up top. Shot is good, off the back rim and in.
Well, you've got to be able to be locked and loaded when an opportunity comes to make a shot. And Jordan Clarkson, yeah, he's pretty good at that.
Here's Rivers. They double him with Gay. Morris for three. Rebounded by Gay.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Gay right side. And Monte Morris is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Now here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Denver has gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Here's Green. Here's Dozier. He's got 5. Here's an 8-footer. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second team foul.
And he makes a first.
At the line for the Nuggets, Jeff Green.
And both free throws good for Green. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Here's Oni, guarded by Morris. That one's wide left.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why.
Here's Dozier. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Pass to Morris. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, Morris tips it back in.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Well, the Jazz shooting just around 32% from the field. Here's Oni, and he drives in, and he goes in for the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Rivers' shot is off. The Jazz have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Clarkson. Off with the layup.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
That one misses. A different look for Utah.
For the Nuggets, Bull. Taking 2.
And the second free throw is good. There's 18 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
The shot by Conley, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Just disrespectful. If the D gives him a clear path to the hoop, he will take it.
Let's just say they were a little slow to react there.
Yeah, and despite his restrictions offensively, you still have to close off the lane or he'll burn you.
And so it's the Denver Nuggets with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the 1. And it's going to be a 3-second call. On offense, here's Utah. They trail by 16. Conley against Murray. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Mitchell. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Gobert passes to Bogdanovic. Barton with a steal. Now here's Jokic. Now Gordon. And it's out of bounds. Still Denver's ball.
Nuggets ball.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books.
The unique passing skills of Jokic, just fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look at the basket.
Barton against Mitchell. Inside. Here's Conley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Conley's got his first basket.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. Utah with the rebound. Outside Mitchell. Bogdanovic on the wing. 4-3. Mitchell misses. And for the Nuggets, they're shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Porter finds Jokic. Back to Porter. Over Mitchell. Here's Jokic. Out to Gordon. Murray against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. For 3, O'Neal. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gordon with it. Right side Porter. There's the triple. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Conley. 16 feet out. The rebound by Murray. Porter against Bogdanovic. Porter, the pass to Barton. And he lobs it up. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Utah's gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Gobert passes to Conley. That shot is off. Great D that time from Barton. To the paint. Back to Jokic. Over Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
Utah ball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. The 3 from Mitchell. Pure from 3-point range.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Nuggets.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
Man, you have to recognize what a night it was for Nikola Jokic.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect.
Oh, my goodness!
That is incredible!
Powered it home!
Not fair at all. Did you see it?
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Pass to Porter. Jokic with it. Clock at 6. Murray passes to Jokic and stolen by Gobert. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep, Conley. It doesn't go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way. They led by as many as 18. Murray from outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Here's Mitchell. The putback. Porter pulls it in. So it's Denver now.
Utah foul.
They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Porter.
What aggressive defense from the lengthy Rudy Gobert. This guy covers so much territory.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.
Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And for Denver, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at point guard. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys. Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And he comes up with the deuce.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Six to shoot. Hands the 12-footer.
And that jumper from Jokic in the mid-range, he's so set in there. It looks awkward, but the results are good.
Murray against Doncic. And stolen by Gordon. Jokic against Porzingis. The kick out to Porter. The 19-foot shot, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And Porter with good focus just to find some room in the mid-range.
Doncic outside. Out to Hardaway. So good on the triple. Jokic with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Doncic against Jokic. Outside Porter. Back to Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Jokic just got his second bucket.
And right out of the gates, they are locked and loaded. 3 straight scores early. And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Finney Smith kicks to Doncic. Dallas again missing. Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Inside, outside for Murray. His 3-pointers off the mark. And the team has talked, Greg, about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Barton. Murray outside. He dishes it to Gordon.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Left side, Porter. And here's Jokic outside. Mavericks trail by 4. Down low to end the cold streak, and the dunk by Powell.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Martin passes to Jokic. Porter outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Porter's got 5.
You feel like there's nowhere on the floor where you can really get away from Michael Porter Jr. 3-ball goes that time.
Doncic, no good. Denver leading by 5. Here's Barton, and he uses the glass on the lane.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:07 left to play here in the first. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Powell, the pass to Porzingis. Over Gordon. Nice move. The shot, no good. And it's Denver the other way. Now here's Barton. There's 38 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Murray dishes to Barton. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from 16. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
Their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Doncic outside. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Bucket is good.
Porzingis showing some toughness that time, just cutting through contact.
Doncic against Murray. Pass to Jokic. It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Denver Nuggets heading to the bench with a 7. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from the Nuggets in this one?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
On the court for the Mavericks. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the center, locking down the middle.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Doncic has got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Mavs. Murray against Doncic. Murray the pass to Barton. Powell with the steal. Doncic outside, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Porzingis out there and hustling in transition to get the nice finish.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic is arguably the greatest passing center of all time. I say arguably because Wilt is in the conversation. But Jokic sees the game a frame ahead. Nikola said, I just look where defenders are standing, listen to what they're talking about in their play calls. For me, it's a normal thing. I just wonder what they're doing, and I do the opposite. Kevin, it's simple, actually. I'm going to do the opposite now and stop talking.
No. You keep talking. We'll keep listening. David, thank you very much.
Now, sometimes there's passes, and then there's precision passes. Murray with one of those there.
Doncic looking it over. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. In your experience, Trent, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more. And I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Here's Kleba. To the left wing, jacks up a three, drills it from outside. Kleba's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. For Denver, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And with every team looking for floor spacers, Brent Bullock is a very good veteran option.
Yeah, he's one of those guys you just don't want to let him get going, and continues to draw the attention of the defense to create the kind of gravity for other players on the floor to have opportunity.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here is Morris. Outside, Green. The offensive rebound. Here's Cole. They shoot again. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-4 run. Kleba finds Brunson. It's stolen by Green, and Maxi Kleba is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Luka Doncic.
We've got 1:18 left to play here in the half. And here is Brown. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. To the paint. Here's Bullock. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Assisted by.
And it's a 5-point Dallas lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Rivers with it. Picked up by Brown. Morris kicks to Rivers. To the middle. Here's Bull. And it's blocked by Brown. And he gets it back. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Dallas leading by 5. Brunson the pass to Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. Inside. Here's Powell. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Yep, that one goes. Bull's got his first basket.
Yeah, inside. Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Now the pass to Finney-Smith. Another 3 for Dallas.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play, right?
And so it's Dallas holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. The first quarter didn't play out the way Dallas had hoped. A big part of the problem was their defense. And that's...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Ole is out there with Green. Then there's Monte Morris. And it's Rivers. And it's Dozier into the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
Morris against Brunson. Passes it to Brown. Over Bull. Again, the Mavericks score.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Morris finds Rivers. Green up on top. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
And it's been wonderful to watch Rivers develop into a veteran leader.
And he understands his role is evolving. The need to set an example for younger players. That said, he still plays with a huge chip on his shoulder.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Stolen by Brunson. Bullock with it. Now Green defending. Brunson against Rivers. Here's Kleba. Again, the Mavericks score.
Their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Morris looking over the floor. And Morris throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the tip.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
With the drive. Kleba, the pass to Brunson. And Kleba slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Outside, Green. Rivers with it. Kleba and then Rivers with it. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the official.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to have a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Morris kicks to Dozier.
Two minutes remaining in the third.
Rivers dishes to Green. Back to Rivers. Clock at 4. Shot on the wing. Kleba with the rebound. Dallas leading by 6. Here's Brown. Tries again. And it's Brown missing. And Brunson has it in the corner. The 3 ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got the lead up to 9 now for the Mavs. Rivers passes to Dozier. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And he gets it back. A second chance effort. They get it back.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Morris inside. Brunson covering. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Brown feeling out a bit. Brunson against Morris. Brunson kicks to Kleba. Brown, and it's Brown on the follow. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Morris off the left rim and out. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 14 points, their largest lead in the game.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Here's Bull to stop the run. Can't capitalize inside. Got it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. We'll make it. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter here. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center position. The Nuggets with a new 14. Walking from outside. No good. Dallas leading by 14. Popped up there for Powell. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Right side, Porter. Jokic kicks to Porter. Shoots from the line. Mavericks with the rebound.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Pass to Murray. Here's Jokic. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Finney-Smith kicks to Hardaway. The 3 for Doncic. That shot missing. The Nuggets trail by 14. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket. And finally, someone scored.
Yeah, the buckets have been few and far between, and neither team able to get into any sort of offensive rhythm.
Pass to Hardaway. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. And the Mavericks lead by 15.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Yeah, there's a feel that Porzingis has to the game, and the more comfortable he is in these kind of settings, he'll rack up some assists.
Doncic against Murray. Bob pass to Gordon. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And the dunk by Doncic.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Down low. Here's Gordon. Porzingis with the block. Outside Hardaway. Powell down low. He's against Jokic. The shot by Powell, no good. The Nuggets trail by 19. To halt the run. Another shot. Jokic kicks to Murray. It's Barton on the wing. 5 to shoot. Hits from the high post.
That's a smooth and silky J there from Will Barton. Really adding a lot to his game to be effective from the perimeter.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another 3 for Dallas.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Will Barton always going full speed. That time finds a bullet pass to a teammate.
Again, the miss by the Mavericks. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. Wide open look here for Murray. And it's Finney-Smith with the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Porzingis way outside. Barton with the rebound. Denver with the ball. It's an 18-point game. Murray, no good. The deep 3 from Porzingis. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Looking to end his cold spell. And the basket by Gordon.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Ball.